Hello? I hope everything is working properly. Let me just fire out a couple things to my social media. Ba-ba-ba. Check the stream is working as well. Looks like it is. Ah, yeah it is. Cool. At least I think it is. I hope it is. Okay. So, doing a quick message on Facebook, and I'll do it on my Twitter as well. I'll just reply to this. Okay. Cool. So, you can see I don't actually, I'm not, I don't have the guitar on me at the moment. I've already, set up a loop. And I'm looping the same song that I, did, yesterday, because it's a, easy song to loop, because it's just the same chord progression the whole time. So this is, Another New World by Punch Brothers. So I've already got it on, I've already got it looped, on the Ditto, which is now on the floor, as well as the blooper. But I am currently using a temporary desk setup, which you can see here. Oh, I'll put the condor down. Yeah. So that's what I'm rolling with. Again, for today, I'm not plugged in, to this thing behind me, but, I'm thinking maybe from tomorrow onwards, I will, transition back to using the board and using the amp. Even though it's, ironically, it's a lot more hassle, because I've got to turn on the amp, I'll wait for that to heat up, make sure that the, board's, like, working and that the MIDI's all going properly, so, like, no, sometimes it's just easier to just plonk some pedals on the desk. I've got a desk power supply as well now, so, that makes it a little bit easier to just do more freestyle streams like this. Well, enough waffling on. I will try and get some loops going. Now, first point of business is, what I want to do is get the dip switches set up, and just like the correct, I want to get the dip switches set up, just right enough so that, this first bit in the loop sounds good. So I've got, the expression pedal plugged into the Dark World and the Condor, and, yeah, I'm gonna, like, do a, bass track, and then try and layer some other stuff over it. I'm not sure, what the other stuff I'll layer over it will be, if it'll be any good. Probably won't be, but fuck it. battery delay from the expression, so there won't be any of that pitch shifting shit. I just came up with an idea. I'm gonna mess with the expression pedal down the bottom. In fact, what I'll do, I'll put the camera on it so you can watch me do it. Or I won't, because the Velcro seems to have come off it. Damn. I thought Damn it, it's the other camera that has Velcro on it. I should attach it. Sorry, what I was trying to do was, I've got this camera. I wanted to place it so that it's, you know, permanently sitting down like that. And usually there's, like, some Velcro that I can use to, you know, keep it in place. But, it's on the other camera. Can I use this camera actually? Yeah, I can. Okay. I will switch to this camera. So what I'm doing there is, I think I'm done with that, so... Oh my god, this is annoying. Ah, that's good enough. sorry, what I was doing there was, I've got the dark world set that, whenever I'm using the expression pedal, like it's centering the mix up, it's, affecting the mix on the, reverb. So, in heel position, that means that the mix is on full, which is, you know, which is not what it, in toe position, it means the mix is in full. Which is not really what I want, like but I still want to be sweeping from heel to toe, and not go to 100% mix on the reverb. So what I've done is I've set the max sweep on the reverb output to only go to like half of what that is. So when I'm doing the sweeps, instead of sweeping all the way up to there, it's just sweeping like, you know, up to there and then back and up to there and then back. The only problem with that is that it affects all of the sweeps that I'm doing on this dark world. Which currently I am using the expression to change the tone, the modify knob, and the mix. Should probably take tone off there. So I'm doing just the modify and the mix. I should probably chuck the dwell in there as well. Okay. See how that sounds. trying to record something into the blooper, and I think it already had something recorded into it. So, try this again. So I'll be recording once this riff repeats itself soon. I actually don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I started I started a recording on the blooper, and like before I got to the end, it started repeating again. Maybe it got to the blooper's time limit. I'm not sure what the actual time limit on it is. I might actually check. Blooper time limit. Well, that's probably not the right thing to search up. Ace Bliss blooper loop time limit, maybe? 30 seconds. Yeah, maybe it's a bit too long for the blooper. Huh. Actually, let's just fucking time this loop that I've got going. If it's over time, then it's no use even trying. So I've got a stopwatch. What up on my browser here? I didn't think it was more than 30 seconds, but I'll mess around with the effects while I'm doing it. Okay, started the stopwatch now. Okay, let's turn the Fuzz Factory on. Okay, that's 30 seconds there, so yeah, it is overtime, damn it. Okay, that kind of puts a damper on my plans to do a loop here. Yeah, because my whole plan was, to, you know, do a loop and, put a loop into the ditto, which is at the front of the chain, and then, you know, put some effects into that, and then put it into the blooper, and then just add shit to the blooper from there. But, if the blooper can't, go for that period of time, then I can't really do that. Oh well. I'll just, mess with some mess with this loop that I've got going at the moment. I won't be able to add anything to it unless like all of the effects get applied to it. So I'm just gonna mess around with this loop, see what effects I can get from it. Chances are I can only really use this Dark World and the Condor, and maybe the generation loss. So we'll try it out. Oh, I've also got a mode that I can use. I'm just trying out this I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with how the dip switches actually work. Oh, that's strange. I'm not getting any sound now. Now, why is that happening? I've got a delay on, that's why. So I've got the low pass filter switch. It's as if the sorry, I'll change the camera angle. Hold on. Yeah, so here we. Oh, it's not even. Okay, this is the contour with the low pass filter dip switch engaged, and the top suite dip switch engaged. So this is it in its toe position, and that's heel position there. It stands to reason that if I had this dip switch, yeah, if I had this dip switch, then it should be reversed. And yeah, that sounds like the that there sounds like this, which is the it's the heel position of it in the falling dip switch. But if I change it to rise and put it to the toe position, yeah, that sounds the same. But if I put it in the heel position, it doesn't sound the same as when it's in the toe position when this dip switch is, you know, reversed. Like that's the toe position when sorry, I'm not really explaining this correctly, why I'm concerned about this. So basically this sound here that we're getting right now should sound the same as this sound. And it clearly doesn't, so maybe I'm misunderstanding the dip switches. Like, part of the stream is so I can actually familiarize myself with them again. But yeah, it's just doing weird things that I don't expect. Yeah. I'm kind of bored of this loop already. I already did what I wanted to do with the Dark World and Condor and crap. So I'm gonna move on to do what the other thing that I was gonna do the stream was, and that is get this Bliss Factory manual out, turn the page over, and try out all of these different things. And hopefully they work. Yeah, the reason I want to test these things out is because last time I tried them, it didn't work, so. So, yeah, I'll strap on this guitar again. Get rid of this loop. Bye-bye, loop. Yeah. Maybe at the end of the stream I'll do a little jam. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not really feeling it today. Oh. Okay. So let's try all of these little things. Sure if you can see it. Yep, there you go. So I'm going for this one here, which appears to have for the bounce knob up, but weirdly nothing bouncing. Oh. Got auxiliary aux pole, whatever that means, and sweep. Okay, well, do exactly what that says, and yeah, I'll that's the settings it wants. Okay. So, auxiliary function is low pass filter on the fat setting, and it's on, yeah, the middle switch. So, low pass filter is just above a quarter. Comp is on 0. Gate is at 3 o'clock. Is that 3 o'clock? Yeah, it is. Drive diagonally like that. Stab all the way up. And so what are we putting on? We're putting on bounce. Yeah, I wonder if these dip switches really aren't working, because it actually feels a bit loose when I'm fiddling with these switches. Okay. All the right switches are on, but the pedal itself isn't on. Turn it down just in case it's... Okay, so that's, like, you can't really get any chords going on that, like, it's, choking the signal quite a lot. It's got quite a gated effect on it, I think is what the technical term is. And that's with the auxiliary. And yeah, that could be useful if the pedal's on the ground. It's unfortunately on the table, so we'll move on from this one. Hopefully those dip switches are actually working though. But we won't really know until we actually get some bouncing, ramping stuff going, I guess. Sunday fun day. Same dip switches, different knob positions. Okay. The gate is here. Comp is here. Stab is down. Low pass is up like that, and we've got more drive. That's interesting. That wasn't happening before. Probably just some weird gate thing going on. Okay. Oh, we've tried that enough already. Mud Pie has the same dip switches. Really need to have this thing on the ground to get the get the most use out of it, I think. Or I need a MIDI controller that can actually send CC shit, because I imagine I can, you know, trigger this aux with MIDI CC, but I got the wrong MIDI controller, so it won't be until, you know, March next year that I sort that shit out. Okay, so this is the next one. It's called Mud Pie, apparently. Yeah, so, I think all of these, ones with, like, the auxiliary knob, like, it's, you know, you're just gonna, they're really made for the pedal to be on the ground, these, particular presets. Like, unless you just want to leave the auxiliary on, like, constant, you know. Okay. Try some more. Okay. So this is where we are, Taffy Lee Flubbins, or Taffy Lee Fubbins is the, one I'm going to try out now. I presume, the ramp only takes effect, until after you start switching these dip switches, so I'll... Drive is up here. Dab is here. Thing is here. Auxiliary pole is still on. Okay. Low pass filter is also on, and now I'm moving the gate up here. I hope this works. Fuck the... It sounds like it's ramping. Yeah, it is. So it appears to be ramping only when the auxiliary switch is off. Which is strange. I don't know why it does that, but okay. Whatever. So if you hear now, like it's going up, and then down. Up. Whereas if you put the auxiliary switch on, is it doing that? I don't think so. Okay, so, I'm just inferring this, but, what I think is happening is that, so, yeah, you've got this thing, like, going up and down, but if you put the auxiliary knob on, it goes to the upmost part of that, like, constantly. That's what I assume is happening from what I'm hearing. So I'll just demonstrate this. It's down now. It's up now. Now it's down. So it's done a big jump when I did the auxiliary knob when it was down. But now it's up. There was no jump at all. So I am assuming that the auxiliary knob is putting it in its like upmost position of that little you know, low pass filter, that LFO bounce thing that's happening. Yeah, so if you just do a normal bypass, it's doing a LFO on that gate. A very small LFO, like the settings aren't crazy that it's modulating between. But if you have the auxiliary, it doesn't have that LFO, and it's just at the top of that ramping. And I could be wrong. but that's what I'm hearing at the moment. Okay, we'll move on to this one here. Oh, I don't have the right webcam on. Here we go. Where is it? Yeah. Friday night. So it's the one on the right. One I'm going for. So we'll have, we're ramping the same knob this time, the gate knob. So there'll be an LFO on that. But, this time... Oh wait, no. We weren't ramping the gate knob last time. We were ramping the low pass filter. It's just that the gate knob and the ramp knob are the same thing. Okay. Cool. Okay. The gate is down here for this one. Low pass filter is here. Compression is there. Dab is 0%. Drive is just before 12 o'clock, and volume is 12 o'clock. Okay, and we'll, we are ramping the stab knob this time. So stab is on 0%, and it's gonna be ramping up to about 12 o'clock. So it's going between 0 and, like, maybe 45% maybe. Let's see how that sounds. Let's see how Friday night sounds compared to, not compared to, sorry, according to Chase Bliss, this is how Friday night sounds. Didn't really sound like Friday night to me, but, you know, it's an interesting preset. So, after testing that one, I think I'm going to go back on what I said earlier. I'm not sure that the auxiliary knob is actually giving us the topmost position of the ramp. Because it appeared to be doing that, it appeared to be doing like some sort of bouncing function, like even after I put the auxiliary knob on, or the auxiliary button, or whatever you call it. the auxiliary function, maybe? Yeah, so I'm not quite sure what the auxiliary function does yet. Like, I know it, I know you can use it to, like, switch between two different settings. But, like, I'm not sure what it does beyond that. Did I actually have the right things on? Yep, I did. Yep. Cool. Okay, so for this one, it's called Bart Harley Jarvis, apparently. Webcam 2 again. Okay. So we've got the bounce knob on. Sweep is bottom instead of top like we had before. The shape knob is on. I'm not sure what that does. Oh no, the shape knob switches between square wave and triangle wave, and I assume that's the LFO it's referring to, maybe? We'll know shortly. So we'll get rid of all these things here, so we can adjust the gate to the right setting. Volume is up here. Turn the bypass off. Comp, drive, dab is all the way up. Low pass filter is here. So, is that all right? Yes, it looks like it is. Yep, golden. So this time it appears that we're ramping the volume. See how that sounds. Okay. Well, if this stream has achieved one thing, it is it has appeared to confirm that these dip switches are in fact working. Because that was definitely ramping there. It was ramping that volume. But for some reason the dip switches don't work as I thought they would. Like, I don't know why adjusting this thing I don't know why that's changing the rate of the ramping. Maybe I've completely forgot how ramping works. I'll see what the see what it sounds like with a triangle wave. So it sounds basically the same, except not as choppy, which is, you know, makes sense. So if you okay, I think I've, worked it out, because in the past when I've, tried, Chase Bliss pedals, and tried the ramping function on it, it's usually been, pedals that have, like, some sort of tap tempo function, but this Bliss Factory doesn't. So maybe that's why the ramp knob is changing the rate of it. I'm not sure. I thought the, because it was my understanding that, where the ramp is pointed towards, that's like the minimum or maximum point that it's, you know, bouncing between. I didn't think that it was, that the ramp knob actually changed the tempo of the ramping. But it may just be for pedals like this Bliss Factory or this Condor that don't have any tap tempo. I'm not sure. I really should actually look that stuff up rather than guess at it. But yeah. For today, we'll move on and try some more presets. That preset before definitely had its uses. I couldn't really find out a good way to use it though. Nothing was really coming to me. Okay, so we'll put the shape down to triangle again. Sweep up to top sweep. Change the gate knob here. This one is called plastic meatballs is what I'm doing. So we've got volume at 12 o'clock. The gate is at 9 o'clock. Oh no, the gate is at 0%. Comp is at just past 9 o'clock. 9:30 maybe. Drive is 12 o'clock. Dab is maybe about 10 o'clock. Low pass filter is at 10 o'clock as well. So those are all set. The bounce is set. Now we just have to turn the dip switches on. So we've got the stab and the comp dip switch on. And so the ramp is at here. It's just oh, it's like 9 o'clock, like just under 9 o'clock, maybe 5 minutes to 9 is where the knob position is. And so this should do a relatively quick sweep of the comp and stab knobs. Let's see how that sounds. I have no idea how that's going to sound, so I'll be interested to hear. Oh, it sounds better with the... Okay, I think this particular setting has more versatility when you don't have the volume knob cranked on your guitar. Because, like, you know, you can hear what's happening with the volume turned up and you're not playing anything, but, you know, as soon as you play anything, and you can hear some of it, but if you back the knob off just a little bit, becomes a lot more pronounced. Fuck. Okay. Well, the next one seems to be censored. Certified Chode is the one that I'm going for. Oh, I assume that's what it that's what they're censoring. I imagine it's not certified chide or certified chade or chewed or yeah. I assume it's certified chode, and it seems to be the perfect effect for me, because that's exactly what I am. Although I do not have my certification, I am definitely a chode. So the gate knob is on full. Comp is on 9 o'clock. Stab 9 o'clock. 5 past 9, maybe 10 past 9. Low pass filter looks like is at about 3:15 maybe. drive is 1 o'clock. Volume, yep, at 12. So, what dip switches do we have here? It's just the comp knob. So we're ramping the comp knob at a very slow rate. From what I can gather from this. Comp knob is up now, and we're backing the gate up to about 1:30. Oh, maybe 2 o'clock actually. Yeah, 2 o'clock. See how that sounds. For fuck's sake, I have read a lot of these things wrong. Like, a lot of these, I should have, like, with this one, I should have it on normal. Because if you look on the, so you see these switches down here. Like, it looks like they're all in the middle position, and I didn't actually see that, like, no, they aren't actually. Like, it's actually, there's a line indicating what position it's in. Oh, fuck's sake. I don't think it really matters, maybe it would have mattered for that one where, the low-pass filter was ramping, maybe? Yeah. Okay, we'll try this with the proper setting, so, yeah. So we've already got this one set up, and it just needs to be on norm rather than fat. What's actually happening here? Okay. That seemed to be a very subtle ramping, but like it's good to, sometimes subtle effects are the best. Okay, we have another, okay, we've got a slow ramping low pass filter from what I can gather from this next one. Oh, drive is at 0. This will be an interesting one. Okay. Turn that off. So this one, this preset that I'm trying to do from the manual is called MP Porkins. feels like I should know what that's a reference to. MP Porkins. This seems to be a Star Wars reference, I think, maybe? And that's all that's really coming up when I search MP Porkins. But I'm not sure how the MP comes into it. Oh, gross. Yeah. Oh, it's a hair on my microphone. Yeah, okay. Next one. Oh, I'm still doing this MP Porkins. Sorry, I'm spaced out. So we've got the gate on full, comp on full, low pass filter. Oh, not that high actually. Assume it's ramping high though. Got low pass filter on its fullest setting, normal. Oh, in terms, yeah, the envelope is on, you know, that way. That switch underneath the low pass filter. The auxiliary function is low pass filter. Yep. It has been low pass filter for almost all of them actually, apart from a couple of them. Okay. Tab is here. Boom, boom. Okay. Yeah, it's a nice little sweep thing. It's see what the aux does. Okay, I get what's happening now. Earlier I said that the auxiliary function was it seems to be taking you to the top of the ramp, but it's taking you to But I thought that because I was ramping low pass filter at the time and the auxiliary function was set to low pass filter. So yeah, it was just hard coding that thing, taking me away from the bounce, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've got a better idea of this auxiliary function now. But what I thought was interesting about this particular effect was with the drive on like 0, you know, I'm still getting some decent amount of drive out of it. So there's no clean tones to be had with this pedal. Like, this is with my volume on, like, almost as low as it can be. Okay. Interesting. Not a joke shirt. This is the next, oh, this is the last preset I've got to go through. Okay, so we'll do that. And I was going to have a jam at the end of this, but this is going on fucking way too long. It's a boring ass stream. Shit, it's fucking 80 minutes. I meant to only go for like 20 minutes, but I've fucked around too much. Comp. Okay. No, I don't need to get this yet. Okay, we've got volume at 12 o'clock. Gate at 100%. Comp at about, 10:30 maybe. Drive at 0. Alright, I'll change the webcam again. Stab is at about 11:30, 11:20 maybe. Low pass filter is where I left it at around 9:30. Okay, so it looks like we're ramping a lot of things here. And it's on a square wave. Bounce going. Low pass filter. Stab and comp. So we're ramping the low pass filter, the stab, and the comp at relatively high speed at a square wave, on a square wave. So that should sound interesting. Yeah. Okay. Yep, it's already doing something crazy. And the drive is all the way down as well. This should be on norm, and yep. forgot what tuning I was in. I didn't realize I was messing around as if I was in bloody drop D. Probably, doesn't matter what tuning I think I'm in. It's gonna sound bad either way. Okay. I got a feel for what that effect did, at least. Yeah. I think that's me for today. Yeah. Wasn't the greatest stream. Could be more entertaining. Could play a bit better. But yeah, at least I have confirmed that this, Bliss Factory, yeah, that it's working. I mean, I need to try the, expression pedal on it, though. Because I feel like I tried that earlier and it didn't work, which is why I thought that the, that the dip switches weren't working. But clearly, clearly the bounce function is working. Otherwise it wouldn't be doing this. No, that's bouncing. Oh, I'll see what the auxiliary does here. Okay, that seems to be taking out the low-pass filter ramping out of the equation. Which kind of makes sense again. Yeah. Oh, yep, I'm gonna cut the stream for today. Yeah. I've done my one stream for today, and wasn't the greatest stream, but I'm happy I got it done anyway. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do next time. Yeah, maybe I'll just do a, good old-fashioned jam next time, rather than, you know, need to have a good-fashioned fiddle around with the guitar. But yeah, I'm glad that Bliss Factory is working. Not particularly thrilled that that this loop that I tried to do didn't really go as planned, but oh well. Now I know the limitations of the blooper. I can only do that 30-second loop. So I'll yeah. I'll think twice next time I try to loop something that long into it. Well, anyway, I'm gonna head off now. Hopefully I'm gonna run. So yeah. See you later. I hope anyone who watched had a good time. I doubt you really, I doubt that stream was particularly entertaining for anyone, but yeah. I enjoyed myself, and that's, the main thing. Well, yeah, anyway. See you later. Merry Christmas, and have a Happy New Year.